Good morning, my Facebook family and friends. I hope all is well. I'm getting ready to go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania again. The Lord has been opening many doors for this business, and I'm thankful to Him, and I'm thankful for the pastors and churches and clientele and family that are allowing me to come and help them out. Last night I preached. The Lord was able to use me in a mighty way, and I thank God for that. All glory to Him. And the people were blessed, I was blessed, and He was blessed. Amen. We talked about don't lose your focus. I wanted to tell you, don't lose your focus. For those of you that were not there last night, I thank you for your prayers. Listen, I live in an area, I live in Inglewood. Nice area, but you know the devil is everywhere. And one of the assignments for the devil is for you to lose your focus. Now on Fridays, we have the days where you park on the other side. Now, thank God I have a house and I have a driveway. I can fit maybe about, what you say, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 to 6 cars in my driveway. And I also have a garage, thanks be to God. Since the Lord blessed me with this Benz, I keep it in the driveway instead of the street. But when I had the car before, my Maxima, I always liked to park on the street. And I had dealings with neighbors that seemed like they wanted to take my parking space. I said, well, that's not your parking space. That's parking on the street. That don't belong to nobody. But my mindset was always, well, if you know that I like to park there, and especially if there's another space, why don't you take the other space and let me have that one? It's respect to your other neighbor. Now, some may agree and some may disagree, but the problem that happened with that I became enemies over a parking space. Now, you probably saw my testimony I put a few months ago where I went to one of my neighbors and apologized to them, and we all right now because you probably did what you did and you said what you said, but I'm responsible for my actions, and I'm the one that represents Christ. So there's a certain, thing that I have to do. There's a certain way I have to live. There's a certain way I have to walk. If I profess Christ, and if I say that I know Him, I have to show Him, all right? Now listen now, how many of y'all know that there's a demon that's attached to your life? There's devils attached to you that are trying to make you what? Lose your focus. And they will use certain people, and then people don't even know that they're being used. Now looking back on what we were talking about on Fridays where we have other side parking. There's another house. They got a driveway big as mine. They can fit maybe 3 or 4 cars, and they're side by side. But what they do is on Friday morning, they come and they park in front of my house. Then when you look over there, then you see that there's only one car in the driveway. It was like, what was the point of you pulling your car out that driveway when y'all park side by side? So if one moves, that don't have nothing to do with you. Some people do things just to upset you. Some people do things just to deter you. Either they know about it or they don't even know, that the devil is using them. But I want to let you know, do not lose your focus. There's certain things that's not even worth getting upset about. Certain things that's not even worth being upset about. You heard what I said? Certain things is not even worried about being upset about. Don't get upset about that stuff. Don't get angry about that stuff. Don't get your blood pressure up. Don't get no headache. Don't start trembling and shaking and everything. Just don't lose your focus. Continue to focus on Jesus. Continue to focus on that prize. Heaven is our home. That's what we're focused on. God bless you. Don't lose your focus.